Hey guys, today we're going to be diving into one of the most debated characters from Percy Jackson. Luke Castellan. Was he a hero or a villain? There will be major spoilers throughout this video. First off, we'll look into his more villainous side. He sided with Kronos easily after Kronos promised that Talia and Annabeth would be safe. Wow, so hero... Oh, wait. He poisons Talia's tree and orders Annabeth's death. Oh, well, there goes that deed already. Most believe Kronos is manipulating his anger at Hermes and the other Olympian gods, suspecting that's what turned him to help Kronos. But we won't go into that just yet. He exploited the Half-Blood's weaknesses, including Annabeth once again, the girl he claimed was like a little sister to him. He promised they would be a family, and yet he tricked her into holding the sky and nearly killed her. I mean, he nearly killed her a few times, but we're talking about holding the sky, right? He knew very well that Annabeth liked him, and yet he's just like, hey, I'm like suffering here. Can you come like hold the sky? I'm totally good, like not evil. Nope, entirely wrong. Anyways, next up, he fought Percy. Well, multiple times. One specific time though, Annabeth had pleaded Luke to at least give Percy a shield, right? But Luke claimed Percy needed to bring his own weapons. Fair enough, right? Except the fact that Percy's 12 and Luke's a lot older. Yet he was perfectly fine with the 12-year-old being defenseless. Kind of twisted of him, don't you think? Oh, you can't forget the time he tried to poison Percy with a scorpion from Tartarus, which would have killed him if not for Chiron and Annabeth's help. Because the water didn't really heal him, so like, yeah, sucks to be him. Anyways, we've also got the indirect deaths that Luke caused. Some of these include Zoe Nightshade, Selena Beauregard, Michael Yu, Ethan Nakamura, Charles Beckendorf, Lee Fletcher, and Bianca D'Angelo. I know the Nico fans are upset about that one. But, of course, I can't only show one side of him. Luke is considered to have many excuses for his actions. People believe that he's a hero. Here are a few reasons why. Growing up, Hermes stuck around for a little bit, but of course he was like really young back then. He wouldn't really remember that, would he? But after May went insane while trying to become an oracle, he left. May could see through the mist and had believed it was her destiny or something, but alas, Hades had cursed the oracle after the death of his beloved Maria D'Angelo. Meaning that May went insane. Bonkers. Bye-bye. Well, growing up with an insane mother and an absent father, Luke obviously chose to run away at the age of 9, as his mum was constantly going bonkers, screaming what his fate would be at him. It was... yeah, he was a bit young for that. Anyways, after running away, he met Talia and Annabeth. He promised they would be family. Remember that, because it doesn't end that way at all. That's the most of his backstory. His deep hatred for Hermes and the other Olympians, including Apollo, because as he was on an adventure with Talia, they met an old man, Hal, who had been cursed by Apollo. Anyways, Luke stated that if anyone deserved a golf club over the head, it was Apollo. How nice of him. I'm sure he got along just fine with the Apollo children. Yeah. Anyways, Luke's personality was a bit of a mess, to be honest. It was a bit inconsistent. He loved Annabeth, or he wanted her dead. His mind was twisted, and his anger would often cloud his judgment, creating destructive incidents. Or he wanted to be family, right? Sympathetic or rage-fueled. He had good intentions, but they were twisted half the time, so like... He often used sarcasm, especially when discussing Hermes. This is shown strongly when he's discussing Hermes' skills. And he says that Hermes has stolen things, like, oh, Apollo's cattle, women, good ideas, wallets, my mum's sanity and my chance at a decent life. Sorry, did that sound bitter? Luke was certainly a funny character at times, but I still stand by my point that his personality was inconsistent, constantly changing, and his point of views weren't very strong. Like, he sided with Kronos for good reasons, but they were twisted, and it's just... there's a lot going on there. But, anyways, it's time to finally bring this to an end. I know people might be upset about my opinion, as it's not quite black or white, but I believe that Luke wasn't a hero or a villain. He's been trapped in his head for so long, made a lot of bad choices, although he sacrificed himself in the end. I can neither call him a hero nor a villain. Tell me your thoughts below. Let's keep this debate alive. I doubt it could ever be settled anyways. Bye, guys!